Welcome back to Signal versus Noise, where we take a look at unusual options activity and ask the question whether or not there's something legitimate going on beneath the surface here. Today's setup is a three-way race between GE Vernova, GEV, Tesla, and Alphabet Google. Three bullish call tapes, three different levels of conviction, three different ways traders are trying to rent upside for the next catalyst. Now, the cleanest trade may be GEV. The richest premium is probably Tesla. The one with the most institutional support is Google. But because markets have a sense of humor, none of those mean the same exact thing. Let's start with GEV, GE Vernova, where the options tape, I think, is probably the cleanest here. Traders put about $7.4 million into bullish calls across three prints yesterday, and the core trade was the August 21st $1,100 call. It took about $4.5 million in premium in, 31 days to expiration, only about 2% out of the money. Implied volatility was around 68% when the time of the trade was put on. 90% of the volume came on the ask side. Now, among the trades here, that's probably the one that I care about the most. The stock is sitting close enough to the strike where this is not some wild hallucination that's going to see a 40% out of the money call hit within a 31-day window. It's a near the money bet that GEV can keep working after its event catalyst, its earnings report. So the break even is about 8.7% above spot when the trade is put on, while the market is pricing in about a 7.2% move around the earnings. So the buyer is paying for a move that's just beyond the expected range. Aggressive, not silly by any stretch of the imagination. The market does silly all the time. We're not talking silly here with this particular GEV trade. The other two may be a little bit sillier, if you will. The $1.6 million in call premium for the July 31st 1190 call, for example, 10 days out and 10% out of the money, break even's about 12.4% higher. Then another $1.3 million hit those August 21st $1,300 calls, about 20% out of the money, with a break even about 22.6% above spot. So those strikes are going to need more than just a good earnings report here. We need follow through where the stock not just gets a nice reaction, it gets underwritten and repriced at a new level altogether. But perhaps recent earnings history helps the case for GE Vernova. GEV over the last 8 reports, the next day move was about 5.5%. The median path has actually gotten better after the first day. So 5.5% up after 3 days, up 9% after 1 week, and up over 12% over 2 weeks. So that matters for your $1,100 call sitting in August because the trade doesn't need everything to happen in a single session right now. As long as it holds above $1,100 and buyers try to roll forward that exposure, this could go into the money pretty quickly. Now Tesla. Tesla took in the most bullish premium at roughly $8 million, but the map is a little messier here. There are 4 trades, and I think that they tell 4 different stories based on people's level of conviction. The first would be the July 29th 38.2.5 call, 8 days to expiration, basically at the money. The premium paid is about $3.3 million with an implied volatility of about 56%. 96% of the trade goes through on the ask side. Break even 4.7% higher. This is the trade around Tesla's earnings this week. Those are due out on Wednesday, July 22nd. Then you have the August 7th 385 call, taken in about $2.3 million, 17 days to expiration, about 4% out of the money. Implied volatility sitting around 54% when the trade is put on, with a break even about 8% above the spot price. So this one gives the buyer a little bit more time if the initial move holds. So taking a step back, we're going to cut this Tesla tape into 2. These first 2 trades are probably the more serious part of the tape. They put together about $5.6 million in calls at the money. But then the tape gets weird because it's Tesla, and Tesla often gets weird. The October 16th 425 call took in about $2.1 million, 87 days out, 12% out of the money, with a break even 17% higher. That's definitely a more narrative trade. And then you have this smaller November 20th 665 call, 75% out of the money. Break even's about 75.3% higher given the price paid. So that's not just a forecast here. We're talking about a lottery ticket, maybe a lottery ticket wearing a helmet, running full bore, that a new level of understanding about Tesla's relationship and value with the market is coming forward. So the Tesla math here is interesting. If we're looking at the actual earnings report itself, there's about a 5.6% move priced in, while the 8 reports previous have produced a 7.5% move on average the next day. So if you're looking at pure event volatility, Tesla looks cheaper than its own history has recently suggested. And that actually is why the near-term at-the-money calls perhaps make sense. Tesla's median post-report path has not been so great. The down slightly the next day, down 1.7% after 3 days, and about 3.3% lower after a week. So if you get the move right, the buyer may may get the move and still have to fight a bit of a fade. If I'm thinking short term for Tesla and there's a pop, it may be a take the money and run type of situation. So for confirmation, Tesla's going to need to clear 390.40 as an event ceiling here and keep the near money calls active. It stalls under that range. The longer dated upside tickets are just going to look like expensive souvenirs here henceforth. And now Google, Alphabet. Google might be the strangest of the three because Wall Street definitely loves it. It has the highest ratings of the board among banks and institutions, but it's barely showing up in the options tape these days. The trade here that we're highlighting is the July 24th, 367.5 calls. 3 days to expiration just on the other side of their earnings report, which, like Tesla, is due out on Wednesday. 5% out of the money. The premium about 1.7 million paid with implied volatility of about 70%. 85% of this trade came through on the ask side with a break even about 374.10 or about 6.5% above the spot. So let's talk about this earnings report on this event ceiling here. The implied range tops out around 368.70. So the strike sits right near the top of what the options market think is possible this week. And the break even is just above that. So the buyer does need Google to push through the expected range fairly quickly for this to work. And that's not impossible. This is Google after all. But one short dated print does not make a broad conviction signal. I will say the street, as noted, institutions are supportive of the move, and they're certainly stronger than what recent flow has indicated. Bank of America has a 430 target, as does Truist. You have Wedbush up at 445, Citi at 447, BMO at 455. The average of that 5-day target cluster is around $441, which is roughly 26% above the spot price here. So analysts are bullish, but the options market is not giving us any indication that we're going to find that sort of follow through just yet. The last 8 reports also argue for some caution. Google's average next day move following its earnings has been 3.8% over the past 8 quarters, and it's beat the implied move only 2 of the past 8 times here. So the shorter dated call buyer needs a better than usual reaction very quickly with expensive volatility. That's a tight needle to thread. Now, we love tight needles around here, but they can also poke you in the eye. So let's just be clear. This is a double-edged sword right now. I think here's the clean read. GEV is the strongest flow signal, right? The $1,100 call is sitting right at the money, right near the money. Real premium, 90% ask side, and it's tied to an event risk that's coming up right around the corner where first day follow through has actually mattered and moved in the favor of what these traders are looking for. Tesla maybe has better event vol debate within at least these structured trades. The near term premium is real, implied volatility looks cheaper than most realized events have seen. And the strike map gets noisy when you start looking out into the future, especially towards that 665 call. While Google may have the best institutional support, it has the weakest options confirmation that we've seen among these 3 names so far here today. They have one print, 3 days to expiration, a 70% implied volatility, and a break even above the implied volatility event ceiling. So that needs help immediately. Those are the 3 trades for today's signal versus noise. $17 million in bullish call premium. Hits 3 names with very, very different outcomes, very different theses perhaps for why they're going into place. GEV looks like the cleanest attempt to capture an immediate move to the upside in the earnings. Tesla is more about a re-rating. Google just is more of a shot that needs a little bit more gusto to it, having been ignored by options traders up to this point in time. That's today's signal versus noise. 3 different names, 17 million in call premium hitting the tape over the past 24 hours, but these trades are not equal. GEV looks like the cleanest options read with an $1,100 strike sitting just above where the stock's currently trading. Tesla looks like someone trying to buy event movement at a fair price, but also making a re-rating bet. Whereas Google, Alphabet, it's simply been ignored, and maybe the options tape is underpricing a move. But what do you think is the signal versus noise, chat? Let us know below in the comments. This, of course, has been another episode of Signal versus Noise. Like and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching Tasty Live.